More than 100 million taxpayer dollars spent to pay for non-citizens in U.S. prisons.
NBC2 investigator Andy Parati is tracking your tax dollars, questioning why they're here if found guilty of a crime. He joins us live in the studio, in the newsroom. Excuse me, Andy.
Well, Lynn Kelly, the NBC2 investigator started looking into this after we uncovered one non-U.S. citizen accused of murder sitting in a Lee County jail for more than 700 days and counting.
3-month-old Jose Rosales
paramedics working on the little baby.
did not stand a chance.
The lady, they was covered in blood.
His throat allegedly cut by his grandfather, Manuel Rosales.
It was unbelievable. I can't even talk.
As Jose's mother helplessly watched.
And he started beating her on the bed.
The Honduran national in the U.S. illegally has been in Lee County's jail for 2 years, waiting for his trial.
This one inmate has cost us nearly $60,000 in a relatively short period of time, and disposition of his case is frankly nowhere in sight.
Lee County Sheriff Mike Scott says Rosales and 146 other non-citizen inmates cost taxpayers $82 each a day.
And that's just the cost to house them. If they require medical help, the county's responsible to pay for that, too.
He's just a behemoth. He's an accident waiting to happen in terms of medical condition. We're going to pay for that, you and I.
The NBC2 investigators uncovered the jail's cost is a drop in the bucket compared to prisons. There are more than 5,600 non-citizen inmates in Florida, including James Evans from Greece, serving a 15-year sentence for manslaughter at Charlotte County's Correctional Institute, and Cuban Rene Gonzalez in prison for selling drugs. Other countries include Haiti, the Bahamas, and Great Britain. Total cost to taxpayers, $110 million a year.
Take them down, put them on a plane, and dump them off by a one-way ticket.
Senator Mike Bennett proposed legislation in 2010 that would have deported many nonviolent offenders to their home countries, saving taxpayers $59 million in future prison bed costs.
If they have served, say, 50% of their time, instead of spending $20,000 a year to keep them in there, why don't we spend $700 for an airplane ticket, put them on a plane, and send them back to wherever they came from?
Senator Bennett's legislation failed. He's not running again, but hopes another lawmaker will continue his fight.
It is an egregious example.
Sheriff Scott agrees.
It kind of frosts me, as a person that's running the jail, and it frosts the taxpayer.
While it would impact Rosales if convicted, the sheriff says it would reduce stress on this system.
Now, we checked around looking for any group opposed to deporting non-citizens convicted of crimes. Only the American Civil Liberties Union thought Bennett's legislation wasn't totally fair because it did not deport Cubans. But the group says simply deporting all inmates will not solve the problem either. In the newsroom, Andy Parati, NBC2.